Bulldogs. McKissick 4-1 in South Central Conference. It's going to be Mason Dunham, the 5'9" junior, getting a start. One of the co-captains, tri-captains, if you will, Andrew Bezdekny, also going to get a start tonight, number 20, the 6'3" senior. Evan Stockton, a 6'5" senior, showing that the Cardinals have some quality size this season as well. Another co-captain, he will get a start. Braden Pitch, one of the heroes of the game against McKissick the other night, with a start tonight. He is the third co-captain on the team. He is a 6'1" senior. And then Caden Daniels, a 5'11" senior, will be the fifth starter for Coach Ken Falkley's squad tonight. For the Homer Mariners, it'll be a 5'10" senior, Michael Munns, who will get a start, along with Parker Lowney, a 5'11" junior. Jonathan Raymond also getting a start tonight. Jonathan, a 6'3" senior. Ethan Anderson, a 6'2" senior. And Job Knapp, always an interesting player here in Homer over the past couple of years. Job will round out the Mariners' starting lineup tonight. He is a 5'7" junior. Both of these teams go in different directions this season so far, as the Cardinals, with an overall record of 8-10, a 4-1 conference record coming in tonight. The Homer Mariners just got their first conference win back on the 31st of January at McKissick, and make it the 24th of January at Nikiski, a 59-27 final. And that's the Mariners' only win in the conference. Again, the Cardinals right now set up in the second position in the conference with a 4-1 conference record, although Grace has a little better overall record than they do at 13-6. It is South Central Conference action here tonight at the Alice Whitty Gymnasium. And we just had the Pledge of Allegiance here courtside. Normally we don't know if we're going to have the national anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance on any given night. And tonight, because it's just the boys traveling down here to Homer, I think they went for the light version. And the big band that they normally would have in the stands here as well, not here tonight. So it'll be a different sort of an atmosphere for you here as the Kenai Cardinals getting their starters introduced. There's Mason Dunham and Andrew Bezdekny, number 20, coming out. Cards come out through their cheerleading squad, who's looked really good tonight. Saw the JV action earlier. The C team won tonight, if you're a Cardinal fan, by about 15 points. They broke it away at the end. And then the junior varsity Homer was in control tonight. The final 63-36 for the Mariners JV team tonight, who really looked better down the stretch. A lot of good passing by the Mariner JV tonight. And that was something where the Cardinals just couldn't get the hang of playing defense in that setup. We're going to take one more break and come back as we get set to tip this one off. It's the Kenai Cardinals and Homer Mariner boys from Homer after this 60-second timeout.
Make your reservations now for Valentine's at Golden International. A night full of love. Shop a great dinner to go with it.
Knapp with the first made basket. Kenai actually won the tip, and Knapp stole the ball on the sideline. Cardinals have it back now. They'll move it to the inside of the paint area, and a shot up and no good by Braden Pitch. And the Mariners again with the basketball. It'll be Knapp who brings it across the line. Eyob spells his name Eyoab. Mariners work it around the top now. Jonathan Raymond, left side to Knapp, goes into the lane, spins it way outside for Michael Munns. Thought about a three. Cardinals come out in a man-to-man defense, and they'll sag off the players that are the furthest away from the basket. Raymond with the ball left side. 2-0 Mariners, just underway from Homer tonight. Knapp with the ball on the right side, guarded by Andrew Bezdekny. Ball handled and brought back out front by the Mariners, are being very patient offensively. Now Knapp into the lane and had the ball come loose, and nobody touched it. It'll be Kenai basketball. Pretty good crowd on hand on a Friday night, even though it's Valentine's Day, and happy Valentine's to you and your special one. Cardinals have it in the offensive zone, and we're going to get contact and a foul underneath on Jonathan Raymond. That's the first foul of the ball game. It'll be Kenai ball out of bounds underneath. Caden Daniels to toss it in. Bezdekny trying to break for the ball, and it'll be knocked out of bounds. once again, this time by Ethan Anderson for homer. So Daniels to toss it back in. And high and outside to Bezdekny, who is being guarded by Parker Lowney. Bezdekny now to the left wing. Here's a try for three, up and good. That's Caden Daniels getting the Cardinals on the board from the left wing. It's 3-2 Kenai. Mariners very slowly up court with it. Right-hand side, ball controlled by Parker Lowney. Lowney to Munns. Now left wing, Knapp. Again, a man-to-man defense by these Cardinals. Now a drive to the basket, and Ethan Anderson had it knocked out of his hand. It'll belong to Homer. Underneath the basket. Set to toss it in, Lowney. Being guarded by Caden Daniels. Knapp, right wing side. Raymond going to let a three go. It's short and rebounded on the far side by Evan Stockton. The 6'5 senior in good position to make the rebound that time. And here come the Cardinals up the floor. Dunham. Back outside for Bezdekny. 3-2 Kenai, 5:35 to go. First quarter. Dave Webb with you on KKIS and RadioKenai.com on a Valentine's Friday night. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds, and it's going to belong to Homer deep in their own zone. Michael Munns, the 5'10 senior, will toss it into Knapp, who's the little guy on the floor tonight at 5'7. Out ball to the left wing corner, and Munns with a three. That was way out there. Michael puts the Mariners on the tray board, and it's 5-3 Homer now. Pretty good meeting between these two in Kenai not long ago. Here's a long shot attempt, no good, by Travis Kuhn, who's checked in for the Cards, and now a drive going the other way, and Parker Lowney up and good. So 7-3 now in favor of the Mariners. Ball to the right wing corner. Dunham. Now a long shot attempt, and there's a three-pointer by Caden Daniels, his second of the night. 6 for Daniels, all 6 of Kenai's points, and it's 7-6 Homer with 4:35 left in the quarter. Some pretty good outside shooting early on here. And 3 3-pointers made. Now Bezdekny a steal, and he'll go coast to coast. Andrews' first points of the night. And Kenai to the lead, 8-7. Knapp across the line on the slow dribble. Now feeds Raymond. And left side to Lowney. Lowney to Ethan Anderson, drives the lane, up and good. Strong move. Running one-hander by Anderson off the glass, and Homer back on the seesaw. They have the lead 9-8. Now Knapp with a steal on a poor bounce pass in the backcourt. Mariners have it. Raymond open for three. No, it's long. Rebound Munns. Feeds in the middle. Anderson on the drive. No good. Rebound taken away, and now it's some contact. And Braden Pitch going hard to the floor. There's going to be a foul on Raymond for Homer. Jonathan's first foul. No, make it his second. And team foul 2 for the Mariners. And the Cardinals will bring it up the length of the floor, trailing 9-8. Across the line, it's Bezdekny for Kenai. Feeds Evan Stockton on the right side. Mariners again coming out to play man-to-man defense, and Knapp going to bump into Mason Dunham for his first foul. 3 team fouls on Homer now, none on the Cardinals in the early going. They trail by 1 with 3:20 to go in the quarter. Some contact on a hard screen, no whistle, and here's a basket up and good by Braden Pitch. Braden broken open by that nice screen. It was a hard one, but a legal one. Now Knapp. Right wing side for Raymond. Jonathan moved into the lane, back out to Knapp for 3 off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebounded by Pitch. Braden comes out of there with the basketball. And now Bezdekny for the Cards. calling the play just inside the midcourt stripe, and Knapp is everywhere on defense right now, making life miserable for Mason Dunham. Dunham, right side, bounce pass underneath for Stockton. Evans' turnaround shot is short. Rebound pulled down by Raymond, and here come the Mariners the other way. Going to be Knapp on the drive. Got it. Eob Knapp. And good defense by the Cardinals that time not to draw a foul and more trouble. The Mariners on top again, 11-10. Then a seesaw affair. Now a press by Homer, a steal, and Jonathan Raymond adds 2 more points. And all the starters are on the board now for Homer. 13-10 Mariners. Players waiting to check in at the scorer's table. And the Cardinals break the press, and Caden Daniels adds another pair. Braden's got 8 points, and it's 13-12 Mariners with a $1.50 left to go here in the first quarter. Live coverage from Homer tonight on KKIS and RadioKenai.com. Dave Webb with you doing the play-by-play tonight. Right side for Munns for Homer now. Raymond setting a screen. Michael goes back out front with the basketball. Lowney, left wing, Knapp fakes, moves toward the top of the lane. Cut off by Bezdekny. Bounce pass off the leg of Bezdekny and onto the floor. And the official blows the play dead. It'll belong to the Homer Mariners. Subs into the ball game. Clayton Beachy enters the contest for Homer. And so does River Mann. Ethan Anderson feeds it back out to Knapp. Cardinals also getting a substitution in. I'll check that one for you. It's Lucas Tunsit, the 6'4 junior, who checks in. Cardinals with a steal, and with a minute to go here in the quarter, have the ball and a chance to take the lead this trip. Bezdekny and Stockton work it out front. Bezdekny into the lane, going to drive, and a whistle. Going to be ball out of bounds to the Cardinals on the Mariner foul. And they didn't put up who fouled that time. Now they do. It's 11 Parker Lowney for Homer. Clock is rolling. Cardinals have the ball. Left wing side. Pass into the middle of the lane. Gets popped back outside for Tunsis. Now feeds it off. And Stockton on the drive. And an offensive foul is going to be called on the play. So no basket. Foul on Evan Stockton. That's Evans' first. And first foul on Kenai tonight. Pretty foul-free quarter for the Cardinals. 4 on the Mariners. 30 seconds remaining in the quarter. Now the drive by Knapp. Nice soft shot, but didn't get it. Rebound pulled down by the Cardinals, and some late smacking action, if you will, leaving Lucas Tunset getting hit. And another Mariner foul on the play. Pretty soon they're going to be in the bonus, will the Cardinals, if the Mariners keep it up. Lots of pressure defense, but also some extra energy that not necessary. And it's going to cost them here shortly in a close game. Mariners by 1, 13-12, 10 seconds left in the quarter. Cardinals work the basketball outside. Stockton on the dribble, feed across, and the Mariners steal it. Parker Lowney, 2 seconds. One going to have to launch from near midcourt, airborne, and almost went in. That's going to be it for the first quarter of play. With the score, the Homer Mariners 13 and the Kenai Cardinals 12. Looks like we got a barn burner possible coming tonight right here on KKIS 96.5 FM and on RadioKenai.com. Back after this 60-second break. handle the basketball and have the lead, 13-12. Live action from Kenai tonight, boys only tonight. The girls and Homer will be doing battle next Wednesday, right back here. And yours truly will be back to bring that one to you as well on Varsity side. A quick foul coming in on the second quarter. Foul committed by Lucas Tunsa. And now the Mariners make a little mental mistake and toss it into the backcourt, and it'll belong to Kenai on the over and back. A little bit of sloppy play to open the second quarter here from Homer. This building, Alice Woody Gymnasium, has seen a lot of great matchups between these two ball clubs over the years. I remember Kenai winning a game on the buzzer about 20 years ago or so from the left wing corner. Still remains in my mind. And now the Cards will throw it away. Pass by Stockton, about 3 feet too tall for Caden Daniels. Caden having a nice night so far offensively. Couple of trays and a 2 for 8 points. 2 each for Bezdekny and Pitch. Mariners spreading the scoring around. 1 3-pointer, Michael Muntz. Now Raymond on the right side for Homer as Beachy cutting to the middle of the lane, puts the shot up, and it's no good. Just kind of tossed it up there and didn't get the luck. Bezdekny will handle it for Kenai, going across the line. Homer by 1. It's 13-12 with 7 minutes exactly left in the first half. Here's a bounce pass. Tunsit had the ball go through his legs for a moment, and now some contact. And Kenai will get it in front of the Mariner bench. Tunsit to toss it in, gets it into the corner. Daniel drives in a bit, now tosses it across the pitch and back out to Bezdekny. Right side for Daniels. Feed it down low, turnaround jumper off the rim, no good by Pitch, and the Mariners have the rebound. Homer by 1, 6:33 to go, first half. Out front is Parker Lowney for Homer. Gets the screen, now feeds it inside. Nice strong move to the basket, and we'll get a whistle, and 2 shots coming for the Mariners' Riverman. River a chance to put a couple up and in here for Homer. Broaden their lead. It is 1 right now. First one, no. Rattles hard off the back rim. First free throw of the game. Homer will get another. Riverman about 3 feet back off the free throw line. Now we'll put it up and get it. 1 out of 2 for Mann, and it's 14-12 Mariners with 6:18 left to play in the first quarter. Glad you're with us from Homer tonight. Had a lot of fun down here last weekend with the Winter Carnival tournament and some great teams in town. The big game of the tournament was a ladies game where the 2 teams from Bush communities went at it and ended up with 80-plus point scores each and a couple of 40-point scorers in that game. Probably the most prolific girls basketball game in Mariners history here at the Winter Carnival tournament, or any other time, really. Here's Raymond now, has the ball taken away by the Cardinals, and Bezdekny up court as the Cards trail by 2, 14-12. Ball controlled by the Cardinals' Braden Pitch. Now into the middle, Stockton, nice turnaround move, puts it up and in. Evan turned a couple of times using pivot feet, and it was terrific. Found himself wide open for the little bank shot 2. Now Raymond from the right wing for 3. It's short off the near rim. Rebound by Stockton, wrestling for the ball, and a whistle. And there's going to be a foul. Little bit of extra effort by Riverman that time. He's one of those beast players. Every team seems to have one. It's the one who'd be more comfortable at middle linebacker on a given night. And the Mariners going to get Josiah Raymond, the 6-foot junior, into the contest now to take Rivers' place. That was Rivers' first, by the way. Here's a shot off the glass, and good That's James Baisden, who's just checked into the lineup for Kenai. Nice-looking fadeaway jump shot on the right side of the lane, and Kenai with the lead. First one in a bit, 16-14. Now Clayton Beachy, left side of the lane, feeds the corner, Munns. Bounce pass toward the middle, turnaround Raymond, no good. Off the back of the rim, rebound underneath by Bezdekny. Feeds the left side for Evan Stockton. 4:20 to go till intermission. Ball controlled by Stockton out on top. Feeds it right side for Baisden, the 5'10 junior. Now back out front, Bezdekny. Stockton. Guarded by Anderson for Homer. Swinging around the perimeter once again. Clayton Beachy out front. Now taking the ball in the lane. Nice move, and he'll put it up and in. That's Braden Pitch. And Ken Felkley wants a quick timeout. So we'll take 1-2. A 30-second timeout coming your way from Homer after this.
If you need a crown or other dental work, call Kenai Dental Clinic, 283-4875. Dr. Lockwood has joyfully provided dental care for families here on the peninsula since 1997 and is highly experienced in wisdom teeth extraction, crowns, bridges, and implants. Want a better smile? Dr. Lockwood will sit with you to discuss your smile goals.
.49 left to go here in the second quarter. And currently the score, the Kenai Cardinals 18, the Homer Mariners 14. We'll have all the statistics for you coming up in our halftime report, sponsored by River City Dental and also by Kendall Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram of Soldotna. So hang tight for that. Mariners have the basketball. They will walk it very slowly up court. And Eob Knapp takes almost all the 10 seconds to get it across the line. Cardinals look to be playing a zone defense now. It's a 3-2. Munns pulls it back out. Mariners figuring out what's going on defensively. Now put it in the middle. Raymond with a shot attempt, no good, and we'll get a foul against the Cardinals, and that'll put Josiah Raymond on the free throw line for two. Josiah, a 6-foot junior, got some girth to him as well. He's strong underneath the basket. Missed the first free throw, and he'll get another. 16 fouls on Homer, 4 on Kenai with 3:22 to go here in the second quarter. Second free throw by Raymond, up and good. So 2 out of 4 are the Mariners from the stripe. The Cardinals have not been to the line yet tonight. That could change if Homer fouls them one more time. The bonus will be in effect. Now the ball handled on the dribble by Evan Stockton, and Stockton going to be held as he tries to go down the right side. See who they give it to here. Might be Knapp. The 21. That will be Ethan Anderson. Ethan's first, and there's the 17th foul, and so Stockton, who was on the dribble, will have the 1-and-1. First one's perfect. And Evan will get another. Kenai pulling out to a 4-point lead, could be 5 if Stockton makes, and he does. 20-15, Cardinals, 3 minutes left here in the first half. KKIS, 96.5 FM, and RadioKenai.com. Here's a pass inside to Josiah Raymond, and Josiah works his way to the basket, puts it up and in, and the lead is 3 for the Cards. Mariners continuing to play a man-to-man defense. Weston Carroll, the head coach, loves having his guys work hard and stick with that. Now the ball going to be lost out of bounds, and Bezdekny gets up saying, I got hit on the arm that time. No whistle. And The Mariners will get the ball. They'll bring it the length of the court with 2.5 left in the quarter. Ball controlled by Clayton Beachy, right wing side. Swing it to the other side. Knapp sees an opening. He'll drive and bank it up and in on the left side baseline. Diob with 6 points on the night. Homer behind by 1 now with 2:10 to go in the half. Ball back outside to Lucas Tunsit. Tunsit back out front to Bezdekny, who's running the point guard duty at the moment. Stockton now on the left wing, guarded by Anderson. Ball goes off of Tunsit, but he recovers nicely at the right sideline. Now ball being dribbled by Pitch. Braden into the lane, turn around, little one-hander up and good. 6 points for Braden Pitch. And Kenai back to a 3-point lead. Beachy to Knapp for Homer. Left wing side, Munns. Mariners swing it all the way around against the zone. That's how you do it with the zone defense. The turnaround shot attempt no good by Raymond. And trying to save the ball going out of bounds. Mariners going to end up with it, and Knapp will put it up and in. Well, trying to make the save that time was Evan Stockton. Saved it right to a Mariner who was right there ready to score. Now right wing side and a 3-point try, no good. Knapp going to come out of there with the ball and a reach-in foul against the Kenai Cardinals. Foul goes against Bezdekny. That's his second. And Kenai's 15th foul. So staying out of the bonus still with a minute left to go in the half. Homer trails by 1. It's 22-21. Cardinals up on top. Now Knapp going to get fouled as he tries to go by the defender. And they gave Bezdekny that foul as well. It's his third personal, and Coach Duffley are going to have to get Andrew out of the contest with 3 fouls here in the waning moments of the first half. Mariners to toss it in. And, boy, almost mishandling it. Munns, who actually controlled the ball pretty well. It was a high inbound pass. Parker Lowney now, top of the circle for Homer. Kenai seems a little bit in disarray out there at the moment defensively. Right side, Parker Lowney for 3, no, off the far rim. And the Cardinals save it, but very sloppily, and Anderson going to turn it into 2 for Homer. I don't know what that Kenai player was doing that time, going to the sideline, just kind of served it right back, and no other Cardinal in the neighborhood. Now the Mariners with a steal at the opposite end. Homer by 1, the drive to the basket, no good. Rebound, Beachy, up and in. Clayton Beachy's first hoop of the night. And Homer by 3 as we count down the remaining seconds in our first half. Long shot attempt on the buzzer, no good by Mason Dunham. And that's it. Our halftime score, the Homer Mariners 25 and the Kenai Cardinals 22. We'll come back with your halftime statistics as we go to our halftime show, brought to you by Kendall Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram of Soldotna and by River City Dental, back after this 60-second timeout. Bouncing basketball games up here in Alaska. Not doing the Mariners full season this year, and haven't for a couple of years now, as conditions kind of changed at the radio station down here to where we're not able to carry as much of the sports activity as we might like to. So it feels good to be actually able to sit down and help you folks get to the game tonight here in Homer. 25-22 is our score as we get set to open third quarter action. And to toss it in, Caden Daniels looks like the starting lineup is back on the floor for the Cardinals and for the Mariners as well. Homer by 3, here we go. Andrew Bezdekny with the basketball. On the left-hand side, guarded by Parker Lowney, and there's a screen. We get a push off the screen, and Lowney's going to be called for the foul. Mariners still on a man-to-man defense. And Kenai tosses it in deep into the backcourt. That's Andrew Bezdekny who will bring it across the line. Has Mason Dunham to work with on the right side. They go the other way, and Evan Stockton handles the ball high overhead into the lane. Nice feed, and 2 for Braden Pitch, who has his 8th point of the night. Been kind of a seesaw affair over much of the ball game tonight, in case you're just joining us. And right now, Homer on the upside of the seesaw, 25-24, have the basketball. Raymond in the corner. Back out to Munns. Lowney. Munns way outside for 3. Off the front rim, no good. Ball tapped and lost out of bounds. And it's going to belong to the Cardinals. Took the official a moment to make the call, trying to re-see what he saw in front of him. It was a tough call to make. A couple of players in the neighborhood. Cardinals have it, and they'll go to Stockton, who tries to drive in, and then the feed off to Caden Daniels, and Caden not quite ready for it, and the pass off to his left just a bit out of bounds, and belongs back to Homer. Mariners by 1, 25-24. All controlled by Homer. Parker Lowney out front to Iyab. Feed the right wing. And a long shot by Lowney, up and good for 3. That's Parker's first tray of the night. He's got 5 points. 28-24 Mariners. And the Cardinals across the line on the dribble. Stockton into the middle. Little running one-hander by Pitch this time. Up and good. About a 10-footer and a 10-point total for Pitch. Now Knapp for Homer. Left side to Munns. Feeds it underneath to Raymond. Back out front. Knapp thought about a 3, but he'll pull it back out. Start the offensive trip again. Cardinals continuing to play 3-2 zone. On the half court. Munns, left wing. Now Iyab swings it back out to Raymond. And a nice pass in the middle. Anderson on the drive. No good. Ethan off to the right, and we're going to get a foul on Bezdekny. That'll be number 4 on Andrew. With 5:39 left here in the period, and Coach Felke's going to let Bezdekny stay on the floor. The scorer's table. Evidently, someone forgot to report what was going on that time, who was the fouler. And now the Cardinals will make a substitution, and they will pull Andrew off the court. I thought it was kind of odd they left him out there with 4 fouls. And just a couple minutes gone here in the third quarter. Here's the inbound, and Raymond there for the easy 2. Kenai kind of went to sleep a little bit on the defense on the inbound pass. Now Stockton has it for the Cards, wearing their road black with the red and white trim. Pitch, left wing side, and a bounce pass intended for James Baisden, who's checked back into the lineup. James went the other way, and the ball harmlessly out of bounds. It belongs to Homer. Now Raymond on a pass at the edge of the baseline area. Cardinals, boy, nice pass up court. Stockton fed it to Baisden, and it looked really good, and the ball's going to belong to Homer. The official closest to the play was screened on it. And Felkley back to the bench. Oh, you got to be kidding me, he says. And it took some help from the outside official that time to get the call right. 30-26 in favor of the Mariners with 4:46 to go in the third quarter. Kenai back to a man-to-man defense now. Knapp going to drive on his player and put the shot up no good. It goes to Lowney, and Parker's drive in for the shot attempt. Going to bring a foul on the Cardinals. It'll send Parker Lowney to the line for two. First one's up and good by Lowney. Parker with 6 points in the game, and now the Cardinals want to talk things over with a timeout. We'll take one, too, a 30-second timeout. You're tuned to high school basketball on KKIS 96.5 FM.
So good.
By Soldotna Pizza Boys right after the contest tonight. And the post-game show sponsored by Peninsula Community Health Services. Second free throw is not good by Lowney, but Parker gets his own rebound after it's tipped out from underneath, and the Mariners have it again offensively. Left-hand side for Lowney, and again the Cardinals back in that man-to-man defense. And a travel going to be called against the Mariners. Homer by 5, 31-26. 4:15 to go third quarter. Dave Webb with you. Guest host tonight from Homer on KKIS 96.5 and RadioKenai.com. Now here's pitch back out front for Caden Daniels. Daniels pulls away, maybe a little push-off too, but gets away with it. 10 points for Caden Daniels as he sinks the two from about 15 feet on the right side. Now Anderson on a drive to the basket, and Ethan laid it right on the rim, and it fell out. Knapp with a follow, up and good. Lots of action under the basket that time, and the offensive rebound for Homer will keep him with a 5-point lead. Now Daniels tries three. It's off the front rim, no good. Fought to by Pitch. Nice rebound on the left side. Shot from the left wing and no good. And the Cardinals still having a problem with their three-point shooting. Nice steal inside by Stockton, and the basket put up and in by Pitch. Assist Stockton on the steal and the lay-in by Pitch. The Mariners lead by 3 with 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Now Knapp, right wing corner. Anderson, turnaround jumper, not going to go. Fell off the rim, a double team on the defense, and we're going to get a foul. Coach Weston Carroll off the bench. You got to be smarter about that defense, he's saying, with his arms outstretched to the side. Mariners will get River Man back in the contest here, along with Clayton Peachy, and Munns and Jonathan Raymond will sit. About 11 minutes left to decide this one. And right now, a 3-point Homer lead. Cardinals have the basketball. Glad you're with us on K-Kids and RadioKenai.com. Here's a steal by Homer. And Knapp trying to go the distance, and he'll be fouled. Now, probably a good foul by Mason Dunham. Knapp would have made that one no problem. He was out front, and Dunham getting a pretty good piece of him on the way in. Eob to the free throw line for 2. He's got 10 points already. First one airborne and not good. Homer by 3. Knapp trying to make it 4. Up and good. Eob now with 11 points in the game. 12 for Pitch. Still game high for Kenai. 34-30. Mariners out front, and here's a steal by Knapp. Boy, so pesky on the defense. He goes coast to coast. One of the Mariners kind of making a defensive play, and the ball kind of pops free for a moment, and Knapp's right there to poke it away. Now the Cardinals with a drive to the basket. A shot up and good by Pitch. He gave it all on that drive to the hole, and he'll be fouled on the play, and a chance for a 3-point play for Brayton Pitch. Try to keep the Cardinals close. It's 36-32 Homer right now, and Pitch with a chance to round out the 3-point play. 2 minutes, 9 seconds left, third quarter. And the shot's up and good by Pitch. 15 for Brayton Pitch, easily game high right now. And now Knapp finds a little opening, just like a little mouse. Under the door, around the trim, and up and good. Wow. He's got such great speed, and he's such a diminutive-sized player that it's tough to keep him out, just like a little vole. Very good comparison there. Here's a drive by Pitch down the middle. Might be an offensive foul. Let's see. Nope, it's a block on Homer. Knapp with the foul on the play. It's his third personal. And it's a short timeout. We'll keep it here. The C team won tonight. The JV team lost. And they lost big, 63-36. This one's been a real tussle. The Mariners out in front 13-12 at the end of the first quarter. And the Cardinals actually led for much of the second quarter by as many as 5 points at one time, but the Mariners came rolling back and had a 3-point advantage at halftime, 25-22. And with about $1:35 left here in the third quarter, the Mariners with a 5-point advantage, and Pitch trying to finish off his 3-point play after the timeout. Actually, Pitch back on the line again. He already did finish out the 3-point play last trip. This one's good. He's got 2. Now, on the Mariner foul by Knapp. Both teams with 4 team fouls here in quarter 3. Pitch, good for 2. 17 points for Brayton. And it's a 3-point Homer lead. Clayton Beachy down the right side to Knapp. Eob, top of the circle, swing it left side. Anderson on the drive. Ooh, about some contact there. No foul, and the ball pops back out front, and the Mariners have it again. Now Lowney down the middle. And this time, Parker is going to go to the line for 2. Kenai foul on Brayton Pitch. That is his first. 15 foul on the Cardinals, and Lowney's first free throw is good. Again, next Wednesday evening, about the same time, the girls will be having a tussle here in Homer between Kenai and the Mariners. And we hope to be back on the air with you here on KKIS. Now the ball to the right side. Mariners controlling it. Riverman swinging around to Lowney. Now Anderson. Ethan pulls it back out. Knapp. The speedster at the top of the circle. Riverman trying to set him a screen. Now Beachy on the drive down the baseline, and a blocking foul going to be committed by Braden Pitch, the 6'1 senior co-captain. 49 seconds left to go in the quarter, and this one will be out of bounds underneath the Mariners' basket. 39-35, Homer. Mariners have it. Inbound pass Anderson, and he'll be fouled from behind. And Ethan to the line for two. Ethan with 4 points in the game so far tonight. Anderson a chance to tag on a couple here. First one, no. Hard off the back rim and out. Mariners will get Michael Munns back in the lineup. One shot left to go. And the second one no good either. And the Mariners playing some defense as the ball comes out to the outlet pass and knocked out of bounds. It'll belong to Kenai with 45 seconds left to go here in the third quarter. Pitch, left wing side, long shot attempt no good by James Baisden. Second miss from three-point range by Baisden. Now some contact on Clayton Beachy's trip to the basket, but no foul. And the Cards have it back. 28 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Right side. Pitch at the high post. Swings it out to Mason Dunham. Dunham guarded by Michael Munns. Left wing side. Baisden. Try it again. Here's a shot. No good. Rebounded underneath by Clayton Beachy. 5 seconds left. Clayton going to try to launch from three. No, he'll drive instead, and a whistle as Clayton gets hammered to the deck and ends up with his back against the padding at the end wall. 2 shots coming for Clayton. And the foul going to go on Tunseth, I believe. It will. That's his second. Lucas trying to give Andrew Bezdekny some bench time because Andrew got in foul trouble early. He's got 4. Got it about a minute and a half into quarter number 3 and has been sat down since. And it's been Baisden's job to come in and take his place. Right now, Beachy at the line. First one up and good. Second one misses, but Clayton gets his own rebound, and his putback doesn't beat the buzzer. And at the end of 3 quarters, it's Homer 40 and Kenai 35. 8 minutes to play. You'll get them from KKIS and RadioKenai.com after this 60-second break.
Stop waking up early just to sit in a boat and leave empty.
So far tonight, and the Mariners have the 5-point advantage as we open business here in the fourth quarter. Dave Webb with you live from Alice Woody Gym in Homer, Alaska. High school basketball on KKIS and RadioKenai.com. Mariners have the basketball. Michael Munns and Parker Lowney work it out on the offensive end. Now underneath for Beachy, and Clayton will be fouled. No shot, says the official. Cardinal foul on the play. Going to send Clayton to the free throw line. And it should be the 1-and-1 since the ball was on the floor. First one is good. He'll get another. Cardinals 2 fouls away from giving Homer the double bonus the rest of the way. Beachy good for 2. He's 3 out of 4 from the stripe. And 5 points in the game. And Homer leads by 7 now, trying to pull away with a half-minute gone in the fourth quarter. All controlled by the Cards. Shot attempt left wing, no good. And the Cardinals have gone cold from distance. Mariners come away with the rebound. Parker Lowney into the left corner. Beachy drives baseline, finds an opening, but missed the layup. And a whistle. And it's going to be a foul against Homer. That's the Mariners' 5th team foul. And 3rd on Riverman. Parker Lowney goes to the bench here. Knapp is back in for Homer. Riverman stays in the game. And back in for the Mariners, Josiah Raymond at a forward spot. Raymond playing defense on Pitch. Pitch goes by him, puts the shot up, and no good. Rolled off the rim. A little bit of bad luck for Braden. Mariners go the other way. Beachy to Munns. Left wing side and back to Knapp. And the Mariners in no big hurry here. Now baseline and a pass up the middle to Knapp. Yob, great ball handler and pretty good passer too. This one kind of questionable, and the ball left out of bounds. Last touch by the Cardinals. It should be Homer ball, and it is. 42-35, Mariners by 7, and the M's have the basketball. Beachy to toss it in. Gets it into Riverman, into the lane. Knapp for 3. No. High off the rim. Rebound. Beachy up and in. Clayton doing a nice job with the offensive rebound that time. 7 points for the game for Clayton Beachy, the 6'2 junior. And the Cardinals trail by 9. Ball in the corner. Pitch going to try 3. And again, cold go the Cardinals. Mariners with a long rebound. Knapp trying to drive in the lane. Feeds it out. And a drive to the basket up and good by Josiah Raymond. Knapp, instead of trying to go through a couple of defenders, flipped it backwards. And now Yob will jackhammer one of the Cardinals coming across the line. He's going to try to shoot through and steal the ball on the way, and he made contact instead. Russ Radliff, one of the officials, having a conversation with Knapp. 46-35, Homer by 11 now. And the Cardinals have the ball, and Bezdekny with 4 fouls. Well, they got to get him back out there to help out. He is back on the floor. Pitch outside, long shot attempt for 3, and again, off is Caden Daniels. Caden started hot, but hasn't been able to hit from outside for a while, and misses here. Ball knocked out of bounds, belongs to Homer, and they'll come the length of the court as Ethan Anderson comes in for Riverman. And the Mariners with the ball and an 11-point lead with 5:38 to go. Ball controlled by the Mariners into the corner. Nice fake. And a shot attempt no good by Lowney, and going after the rebound knocks down Bezdekny. And that's the Mariners' 7th team foul, so it'll be a 1-and-1 for Andrew Bezdekny, who's not been much of a force in the game tonight for Kenai, unfortunately, because of foul trouble. Only has 2 points in the game and 4 fouls, and Andrew trying to decide where the free throw line is. There's a yellow volleyball court line that's about 1.5 feet in front. He said, is that my line or is this one? Nice try, Andrew. He'll get about 1.5 feet closer if he gets that way. First one's up and good by Andrew. Bezdekny with the second one to come on the 1-and-1. It's good as well. You just figure that if Andrew had not been in foul trouble. This might be a different ball game right now. 46-37 our score. Homer by 9. Parker Lowney in the right corner for the Mariners. Beachy underneath. Anderson, drive off the glass and good. 6 points for Ethan Anderson. And everything going right for Homer right now with an 11-point advantage. Here's a shot from the left wing, and there we ring up a three-pointer for Stockton. Evan gets the Cardinals back on the board. And it's 48-40, an 8-point lead now for Homer. Now Knapp trying to drive down the middle, had it tapped away by Bezdekny. Good defensive play. And Evan Stockton will help Andrew get the ball across the midcourt stripe. 4:28 to go. Here's pitch for two. Good. 15-footer. Braden pitch with 19 points to lead the way for the Cardinals, and it's a 6-point game. Don't go anywhere. Anderson on a fake and a drive to the basket. No good. Got his own rebound. Back up and good. And a whistle and a timeout quickly taken by Weston Carroll. Let's throw it back to the station. 30-second timeout from K-Kiss and RadioKenai.com.
Lately, I found myself suffering from a lack of energy. I don't feel like I used to.
I've been gaining weight and losing muscle, and I just don't have the zest for life like I used to have.
At night, I'm having hot flashes, and I find it hard to get in the moment with my loved one.
They say this could be due to lower imbalanced hormone levels. If you have experienced any of these, you need to give Health North Family Medicine a call today. Health North offers bioidentical hormone replacement that can get you back to feeling like your old self. Call 561-1195 to see the difference. Health North Family Medicine, Anchorage and Soldotna.
Welcome back to Homer. Dave Webb bringing you the play-by-play tonight. Happy to do that. Boy, it feels good. After a bit of an absence. I think it was the last time we did games for ESPN last year, the last time I had a chance to do some play-by-play. Always love it. Thanks to Matt Wilson and Coach Stan Gensel for including me in the lineup of announcers this season as the teams come to Homer. 4:09, the time left on the clock. The job to do for the Cardinals, an 8-point disadvantage right now. And Bezdekny is back on the court, so maybe that'll help. Ball to the right wing side. And Caden Daniels has it. Now back out front. Tunsis feeds it back out to Bezdekny, who's guarded by Clayton Beachy. Ball right wing. Evan Stockton drives, puts it up, and a block. Going to be called on Knapp. Eob Knapp, his 5th personal. And, boy, that could be a big play here. Knapp's been a big part of that Mariner outside guard, especially defensively. Eob thought he had his position set that time, but he did not. And good officiating that time at the baseline. First shot, up and good by Stockton. Evan has 8 points, a chance to make it 9. And it rolls out. Rebound to Anderson for Homer. Mariners quickly down the right-hand side. Clayton Beachy going to drive coast to coast. They let him drive it right in. 9 points for Beachy. And it's 52-43. Homer by 9 with 3:26 to play. Now the ball controlled by Evan Stockton. Lets the shot go. It's no good. Rebound Michael Munns. And the Cardinals looked like they wanted to play some pressure defense, but pulled it off. All left side now. Jonathan Raymond to Beachy for Homer. Mariners with several pretty good-handed guards. Munns going to go in the lane, found an opening, and up and good. Boy, nice roll, finger roll by Munns, who has 5 points. That was a tough shot. Homer by 11. Now a drive down the baseline. Stockton ran out of room, goes to Tunsis, and the ball loose on the floor. It's thrown out to Beachy. Smart play, and Clayton able to bring it across the timeline with 2:30 to go in the ball game. Homer by 11. And they're going to say Munns had his foot on the sideline when he received a pass, so it's Kenai ball. 11-point game as Bezdekny will bring it across the line, guarded by Beachy. That's a great pairing right there. Now Caden Daniels, right side, feeds it off to Pitch. Left wing, Stockton into the lane, drives off the glass, no good, a little bit too strong. Rebound pulled down by the Mariners. Going to try to go coast to coast if they can. Right side, Beachy. And Coach Weston Carroll saying, settle things down, and that's as Stockton goes to the floor hard, and I didn't see exactly what happened. I don't think there was player contact there. The official called the timeout on himself. It's not an official time, and Ken Felke out there checking on Evan Stockton. Coming up at the close of tonight's game, your Peninsula Community Health Services postgame show, sponsored by the Community Health Services, supporting your health, 262-3119, or online at pchsak.org. And I'll be picking the player of the game. Already have in mind who I think of the Cardinals is deserving of the pepperoni pizza from Soldotna Pizza Boys. Well, Stockton is going to have to lead the game. Coach Felkley is trotting back over to the team, and Andrew's putting weight on things okay. They had to pull him out of the lineup, and that's doubtful with 2 minutes to go if he'll get back in. Mariners to toss it in with 2:03 to go in the ball game and an 11-point advantage. Michael Muntins, top of the circle for Homer. Cardinals going to have to come out and attempt a foul now. Play some defense first and try to get a foul involved, but the Mariners keeping the ball away pretty well right now. 1:39 to play. Munns pulls it back out, and they're not fouling on purpose here. They're trying to play some defense and round out the ball game, maybe giving it up here with 1:25 to go. Lost about 45 seconds worth of time they might have fouled. Now a whistle. And we have a push against the Cardinals. Foul is on Caden Daniels. That's his first on the night. Boy, Cards wasting a really nice performance by Brayton Pitch tonight, who has 19 points by my unofficial count. Next closest is 8 from Evan Stockton, who is currently off the floor. Looked like he banged his knee. And right now, getting some ice on over at the water fountain area. He's done for the night. Hope nothing serious is wrong there. Parker Lowney at the free throw line on the 1-and-1, missed it. And Cardinals come away with the loose ball. 1:10 left in tonight's game. Mariners are going to win it. They're ahead by 11, and here's a drive to the basket by Pitch. And it's up and good. And immediately, Ken Felkley with the timeout, trying to conserve some time on the clock. Well, last time these teams got together was back on the 10th of January, a game that Homer won by a final of 66-59 at Kenai. 66-59. Not going to get there tonight, but that was a 7-point advantage. Homer right now leads by 9, so a fairly comparable result here in Homer, as the Mariners look to sweep the Cardinals on the season series. Cards have actually played better conference ball than the Mariners have. With a 4-1 record, it'll be 4-2 tonight. Homer will go to 2-4. But it just seems like the Mariners have had the Cardinals' number. Now Munns will toss it in as the Cardinals will go to a fouling scenario. Caden Daniels with a quick foul with 1:02 to play. think they might have started this a little bit too late, although it's going to be double bonus the rest of the way for the Mariners. Ty Etzweiler onto the court for Homer. He was the fouled party. First one is not good. And second half of the double bonus is good. Attaboy, Ty. 55-45, 10-point advantage for Homer. Pitch into the left corner, and a shot attempt no good. And boy, the Cardinals' outside shooting just deserted them for the most part tonight. Mariners coming away with a rebound off that outside miss, and they travel, falling to the floor. 52 seconds remain. James Baisden to toss it in for the Cardinals. Gets it in. Pitch and pitches turnaround one-hander will not go. Now he'll try it again. Up and good. Braden with 21 points. And Coach Buckley a little incensed about something. I'm not sure exactly what. We'll keep it here as we get set for the final 42.5 seconds of this one. Mariners getting 7 points from Parker Lowney. But the big scorer for Homer, the fouled out Eob Knapp, who had 15 points on the ball game. And Eob fouled out about 2.5 minutes ago, and thought maybe a chance for Kenai to get an advantage from that, but weren't able to do so. And it looks like it's going to be about an 8-point loss for the Cards tonight. Teams still in their huddles on both sides. We'll remind you that tonight's game's brought to you in part by River City Dental in Kenai, now with 4 hygienists on staff, along with 2 incredible dentists, Dr. Soros and Dr. Simnett. Get an appointment at 335-0363 or online at rivercitydental.com. Mariners to toss it in. Here's a steal by Pitch, and he'll put it up and in. Count it. And a chance at a 3-point play and hold everything as the Mariners make a bad inbound pass, and the Cards steal it, get the pass to Pitch, who does a circus act shot up and good, and he's fouled on the play, and a chance at a 3-point play, and suddenly a 6-point game with 41.5, and that's with Brayton still with a free throw to shoot. Trying to make it interesting, these Cardinals going down the stretch. Free throw is good by Pitch, and it's a 5-point game, 40 seconds to play. Clayton Beachy across the line, and he's fouled from behind. Quick foul by the Cardinals, only got about 3 seconds off the clock there. Foul is by James Baisden. That's his third personal. And the Mariners back to the line. Clayton Beachy, who's 3 out of 4 tonight. First one here is perfect. Well, the Cards giving themselves the best chance to come back here in the late going. Some spectacular play. They have to do the fouling routine to get the ball back, and Beachy makes 2. Makes it that much tougher. Homer by 7 with 35 seconds to go. Ball in the right corner. Caden Daniels tries the 3. No good. Pitch puts the rebound back up, but it's no good, and the Mariners come away with the ball. Beachy going to be fouled in the backcourt, and Clayton with a couple of more to shoot could put the Mariners up by 9 if he can make them both. "26 points for Pitch tonight. Pretty good effort from the young man. 3 out of 3, make it 4 out of 4 at the free throw line. First free throw by Beachy does not go. Second one doesn't go either, and the rebound pulled down by Raymond, They get a shot attempt back up, no good. Beachy will put it back up and count it. He'll also draw the foul. And Clayton, some late scoring for the Mariners here. Clayton, who had 2 points at the half and 3 at the end of 3 quarters. 13 points all of a sudden, and make it 14 as he buries the three-point play. Homer by 10 with 16 seconds left to play. Here's a drive down the middle by Bezdekny, and Andrew will be fouled with 13.1 left on the stadium clock. Andrew can make it a 8-point game if he can be good with 2. He is 2 out of 2 at the line tonight. And make it 3 for 3 as the first one's perfect. Too little, too late for these Cards, and I think they had to leave Andrew on the bench a little bit too long with those 4 fouls. Really hurt Kenai tonight. Second free throw won't go. Anderson with the rebound. Beachy coming out, and again they'll foul Clayton. And kind of exercise in futility at this point with 9.6 left on the clock. Clayton, who's already made 5 of 7 here in the quarter, will have a couple of more on the double bonus. Chance to go to 15 points on the night for Clayton, who came off the bench for the Mariners in the first quarter. And going to make a nice showing for himself. First one's up and good. Second one in and out. And Jonathan Raymond taps the rebound out of bounds. It'll belong to the Cardinals. Will have one more trip down court, trailing by 10. It comes up to pitch. Down court with his 26 points. Going to pull up, take the shot, and miss it. And that's it. Ball game comes to a close. The Homer Mariners 61. And the Kenai Cardinals 51. We'll be back with our post-game show brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services after this 2-minute timeout.
Hi, this is Kelly Landrum.